Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So I've got the Argies and Pyromanes breeding currently, trying to get some mutations and stats going on those, but I do have the stats converted all over to a couple Pyromanes. So the stats I'm currently looking at right now is 34 points in health, 19 points stamina, 45 oxygen, 28 food, 37 weight, and 40 melee. That's the Pyromanes. And then I got all the stats combined on the RGs finally. So the 37 health, the 45 stam, 39 oxygen, 50 food, 36 weight, and 41 melee. So today, what the plan is we're going to go check out some of these caves. Now that I've got the Pyromanes, I feel a lot more comfortable going to do a cave. So, we're going to go all the way back to that first cave we saw in the first episode, which was the mine shaft. Now, if I remember correctly, the entrance to that isn't very big, so I'll have to throw the pyromane out when I get in there. And then, so I know I have 3 caves marked that I've found. I've got the mine shaft, I found another little cave, and I found the bee cave. Now, I know the bee cave holds one of the artifacts for the broodmother, I just don't remember which one. But I want to check out one of these other caves before I head into the bee cave because I might farm out some organic poly over there later. But yeah, so keep in mind, I have no idea if there's an artifact in these caves or how to navigate it or what to expect. I brought a pick, a hatchet, pike, and just a basic crossbow. That way, if I run into Megalania, I can shoot them without having to worry about getting rabies. But it should be fun. I think it's high tide we finally go see what's going on in these caves. Maybe get some decent loot while I'm at it. Something you guys have missed is I did end up taming an Anki because I was out of metal entirely. So I felt worth getting one of those guys tamed up real quick. I feel like it was content worthy for the simple fact you guys really aren't going to see me use the Anki a whole lot anyway, because I'm just going to be doing metal and crystal runs with it. That Bronto scared me. I didn't know what the hell was on that tree. Alright, so there's the shack. This first... Okay, so this is actually a different cave. It pinned all the way up here. Unless it just, for some reason, went... Yeah, it just pinned on top of that little spot right there. Alright, so here's the mine shaft. Oh, that might be big enough to get the pyromane through. We're gonna whistle you to passive. Didn't take long for something to attack me. And we're just gonna keep pumping melee. And of course, there's a water area here. Let me... Can't see anything in there. Can I get back out? Thank you. Apparently I gotta turn my fog and cloud off so I can see what's down there. Even then I can't see what's down here. Maybe this is just an empty cave. I know there's a couple of those here. Oh, that water traverses somewhere. Alright. I can't see anything down here, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually anything in this cave. So this is just a cave you can build in, apparently. Alright, so I will take this one off of my rallies. Because, yeah, this is just an empty cave. From what I can see. Kind of navigating on foot to, oh. Yeah. Okay. It's just a buildable cave. Neat little concept. So this is the 82, 85. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Double check it. Yep. Okay, so it's the second one. Alright, so let's go check out the other cave that's relatively close.
Oh, I just wanted to get down. Down. Down! Lay down. Lay down.
And if you can hear my wife yelling in the background, it's because the dog's not listening to her.
I didn't know you were recording. Sorry.
Alright, here's our next cave to explore. Hopefully there's a little more to see in this cave than what there was in the last one. Alright, put the RG way. They're out the pyromane, and let's go exploring. Oh, Arthros right off the bat. Perfect. Just go this way and see what we get. 155, 200. So these are higher level creatures apparently. We got another level. Going into melee. Come on, let me walk through this. No? There we go. This is a very narrow cave. gotta go through my inventory real quick. 3 more levels, more melee. Alright, we're gonna take all the chitin, the hide, the titan venom, the arrows, and we might as well just take that cooked meat. I can drop the rest of this. Alright, and we keep advancing. Like I said, I don't know if there's Megalania in this cave or not, so I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled for it. I'm assuming I'll just keep going down. I keep finding hostiles, so that should be a good sign. Two more levels. The foliage is kind of thick in here. Like I said, just trying to mind my P's and Q's. Don't know if there's Megalania in here or not. This is a very beautiful cave, though. Right. Alright, there's the artifact, and that looks like Pack. So that would be Monkey. Yep. Artifact of the Pack. Make sure I'm safe. And presto, we got our first artifact, guys. We got 2 more levels on the pyro. Let's clean up her inventory real quick. You always keep the hide. Always keep it. You never know when you're going to actually need it. Alright. We're going to explore a little bit more, because I don't know if there's another artifact in this cave or not. I don't know if I don't know if the creator doubled up on artifacts in these caves or not. I mean, I could do some research and figure out what's in these caves, but I feel like that'd take away from the surprise. Look, a drop. Alright, so I grabbed the artifacts, so the drops spawn in now. Is that how that works? Don't want to take the pyromane into the water, that just does not sound like a good time. Alright, so yeah, I guess artifact of the pack. Sweet. Alright, so let's make our way out of the cave. Getting stuck on everything. Everything spawns in super quick. 'Cause I cleared this room. Another level on the melee. Clean the inventory. Let's see what's down this way. Look, another drop. Patchy Rhino and Terrorbird saddle BPs. You know, I'll take them. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but I'll take them. Like I said, I'm just kind of exploring. I do have a pretty decent storm going, so I'm going to save the game just in the off chance I lose power. So it's got a lot of health. Okay. There it goes. Another Arthro. Ooh, another treasure map. Keep hoping I'll get like a Megatherium saddle BP or a Rex saddle BP out of these treasure maps. So essentially, the pack cave is just a is just a more beefed up version of the spider cave from the island. I think I'm getting close to the exit here. I think that's the exit right there. Yep, alright, here's the exit. So we're going to rename this one so I know which one it is. This is the pack cave. Since it goes to monkey, it is going to be blue. Alright, another level on the pyro. We're going to clean its inventory because I'm going to have to pick it up. Alright. And I have officially lost all of my armor. RG's got another level. We'll put that in health. And then, let's head over to the bee cave. It's not a big thing. I'll bring you guys back when I hit the entrance of the cave. Alright guys, we have officially made it to the bee cave. For those of you who wish to know the coordinates, we are at 57.9, 61.2. So I'm going to just drop everything in my RG. Except for the artifact, of course, I have to carry that on me. And I need my pyromane back. And we're just gonna ride the pyromane in. So it is dire bears and bees, from my understanding. And from what I gather, there's a lot of organic poly that can be gathered here. Just gotta be mindful and not make the bees angry if I can help it. Through this way. This is a very narrow cave. Oh, there's the artifact. Kind of meshed into the ground a little bit, so I don't want to get super close to it. Which one is this? Hunter. Alright. Now I could go after and get some organic poly, but I don't think I will. Let's give it a whirl. I'm not really worried about killing the big bees. I'm mostly trying to get organic poly. And I do get a bunch of honey out of this too, so. Now, not all of these, you can't destroy all of these, I do know that much. But if I can farm out some poly, why not? Heck, my pyromane's stuck. Let's move up here on foot real quick. See what I can see. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. It's just a different way to get to the exit. That's all it was. Let's farm out some more poly while I'm out here, though. Try and take what I can. Yeah, that's a lot of honey. And not a bad amount of organic poly. How long is the honey good for on the pyromane? Little over a day, so I might figure something out with that honey just so it doesn't go bad. Must have killed all the bees in here, though, because I'm not seeing any. Yeah. So I don't think I can take down any of the ones that are on the... Now I wonder, these crystals, did they give? What do they give? Am I able to hit one? Do they give anything? No, it doesn't look like they give anything. Oh, this one's a little easier to get to. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay. That's just decoration. Oh, you do get red flowers in here. Okay. So now I just gotta get out of the cave. Not 100% sure how I'm gonna pull that one off. I'll move all that over to the pyromane on my shoulder. Pick you up. We're gonna make our way out of the cave. Yeah, not an overly complicated cave. But, alright guys, if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. And if you wish to keep up with the content I'm putting out, please subscribe. It would go a long way to supporting the channel. Today I felt was pretty successful. Out of the 3 caves that I found, 2 of them held artifacts. So we're one step closer to each of the... So we're one step closer to Broodmother and Megapithecus. But I will take these guys back to base, and I will see you guys in the next episode.